All right. You know, this horizontal, vertical thing, it's killing me. It's really killing me. What's going on? That's what you're going to get. Yep. It's all crooked. I can't with this. Orientation. What is this? First day of school? Hold on, y'all. Better. I can't with that nonsense. Like, why do you give me the option to go vertical or horizontal if I choose? But then when I choose, I can't do it. What's going on, Libra-Scorpios? Piss me off. I'll be right back. Aye, aye. Swear they do it on purpose. I mean, they're just taking everything away, man. Like, I can't even go horizontal. I gotta go vertical. Let's get into your message over here. What's going on? How you doing? A little different locale, different little setup, right? Switching it up. But you guys are in the house. Let's get it. Libra-Scorpios. Libra-Scorpios. So today is like really the 111 portal, if you want to call it that. Today's the first day of the year, first month, so that's 1-1. And then if you take 2025 and then you subtract it all, it comes out to 1. So you got 1-1-1. And you are protected. All right. I mean, that's if you follow those rules. All right, let's go. I'll put these here. Let's get your shadow work cards, and we'll get into your message. Hope you're doing well. Enjoyed your little holidays there for yourself. I'm glad. Happy for you. Numbness. Ooh. That's just been the theme. 2024 was all about numbing self out. Desire. All right. That's what that is. Desire and numbness. I think a couple other readings they had these two, right? So this is your present energy in the moment. Welcome in the comments. What's going on? Sound of tranquility. What's up? I like that. Hello from Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. Love it. I love it. Thank you for joining me from way over there. All right. So I'm in Texas, my friend. Texas, United States of America. America. All right. So, like I said, this is your present energy now. So there's definitely some kind of desire to numb something out, okay? It doesn't always have to be bad when you're numbing things out, right? Yeah, so, I mean, you've heard of that phrase called selective hearing. That technically would be numbing things out, right? Numbing some word, sentences, whatever that people are talking about, it's numbing it out because you're blocking it off, right? It could be anything. It's too early to tell. The energy is kind of vague. It's cloudy, so that's why we're going to get the tarot here. And we're going to go through it in story mode, and we will get to the details. All right. Someone's learning something. Page of Wands. Somebody's learning something here. Maybe you're learning something about yourself or others. I'm not sure yet. Oh, the Lover's card. Oh, isn't this juicy? Juicy. Oh, you're welcome, my friend. Always. You know, I don't mind doing this for y'all because one, it's definitely not my energy. And for two, it needs to be put out, right? So we do it this way. All right, we use these 3x5 cards only for demonstration, visual purposes only because the messages, the downloads are intuitive. So that basically means you are putting out through your subconscious the things that you need work on. And, you know, us readers, us intuitives, we pick up on those things and then we generate the messages for you. All right, so the Lover's card here, I think this is a duality here, right? I think we're looking at a duality. So when you're going to deal with your conscious and your subconscious, your light side, your dark side, right? That's why I always do this spread the way that I do with the 2 cards in the beginning and 2 cards at the end, because it always represents a duality. Okay, that's your light side and your shadow side. So I think you're learning about this now. Something that has to do with this duality here. And the numbness with the desire, those are all like, obviously numbing yourself out is a lower vibration, but the desire also is a lower vibration because you're working on your like carnal instincts, right? So that would be definitely in your darker side. So then it would clearly make sense with the shadow side, with the duality, that is what you're learning about. So this is, I really feel that you're learning or have been learning about your other side, your shadow side, your dark side. Okay, so let's say, because you're a Libra-Scorpio, the Libra side of you is like the light side. No offense, Scorpios, right? I'm saying, but then the Scorpio side would be the darker side, the shadow side, because Scorpios are kind of dark, especially when they're in their shadow. And since you represent both zodiac signs, it is that duality. And not everybody has this blessing or gift of the 2 zodiac signs being a cusp, okay? So that is definitely a gift. So I think you're definitely learning about your duality here, your light side, your dark side, right? Because you'll see the snake wrapped around that tree. That's the dark side. And then the light side. I mean, no offense, Eve or whatever. Let's get into it. Oh, here we go with the Knight of Swords. Okay, so whatever I think that you're learning about yourself, I think it's going to be coming in pretty quickly, pretty aggressively here. Because this Knight of Swords is looking right at the Lover's card here. And then the Page of Wands is looking at the Lover. So it's all about the duality, okay? Wow. This is kind of good. You guys always have good readings. Come on up. Oh, you lost it. What? Slippery sucker. Ooh, Chariot. Told you it's definitely coming in. Okay. So you're going to get like this nudge. Okay. You're going to get this pull, this nudge, which is, the Chariot. This is the divine Uber telling you, hey, it's ready. It's your time to go. Clarity with that Knight of Swords and the Chariot together. Certainly moving forward successfully, but very quickly. So the divine is bringing you into this awareness. Definitely an awareness to recognize and to learn from your desire, your desires, and or desire to numb yourself out. Wow, we just went really into the deep end, didn't we? There's like no lifeguards on the beach, dude. Like David Hasselhoff is on vacation or something. There's no Baywatch. All right, let's go. No Baywatch. Oh, see, yep. It's time to invest in yourself here. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. I mean, 7 of Pentacles. So, okay. With the 7 of Pentacles, you've already planted seeds because look at, you got that harvest already growing, right? So it's already grown. Now it's time for you to pick. It's your harvest time, right? So though that one coin down there is like not with the rest, so this is like a loss, sacrifice kind of, you're not paying attention to it. So that means in the struggles of you trying to learn about your shadow side and overcome that, because you have that Chariot to move on forward successfully, the investment you've done in yourself is now paying off. Because, my friends, it's not easy to look at our darker side. It's not. It's ugly, it's grotesque, it's perverted, it's whatever you want to call it. But it's not you. That's your ego, that's your flesh suit you wear strapped to this heavy planet we call Earth. because your lighter side would be your soul side, your higher side, right? Your higher self. And obviously, we want to walk around like we're, you know, the best thing since sliced bread. Everybody's the most prettiest and the most buffest, and everybody's got their own egos, and that's what that shadow side represents, is your ego, right? That's your material, like physical realm being, right? This is what we have to fight. We have to overcome this, because why? Adam and Eve were about their ego once they bit the apple. You know what I'm saying? So then that means now we have to take on that persona. And because we're ashamed of that part, we stay in the the light side. It's all a lesson. This is all I do. See? There's the truth right there. Ace of Swords. So yep, you have been investing in yourself. You have been playing in your shadow side. You have been working it out, integrating it. And it didn't all come at once. You've been doing this over quite a long time. But now, like I said, because that Seven of Pentacles is there with the Ace of Swords and the Chariot, the truth is you definitely are ready to invest in yourself now for what? Your wish fulfillment. Okay, so you're ready. You're ready for blessings. You're ready to get what's yours. Because you put in the work here. The work on yourself to, one, recognize your shadow. Two, to play with it. And three, to like overcome it. So you've integrated a lot. But this Nine of Cups, that's definitely, you're achieving some kind of emotional satisfaction as well. Because when you can mix and mingle your shadow side with your light side and not be, too far one way or the other, you have this duality balance. Look at you. Single, abundant, beautiful. 9 and 9. Ooh, 99, baby. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. That's where you're at with this numbness, right? Sure was. That's kind of funny. I mean, I like some beers, but it's too much. Too bubbly. I mean, I like the Texas beer, the Shinerbach, but all right. That's crazy. Okay, so you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. I don't really do the reversals, but for your enjoyment, I'll do it. Okay, so you have now 9, 9, and 9. So that's a very significant number, 999. Check that stuff out. I don't remember offhand what exactly it is, because there's a lot of numbers with a lot of meanings and a lot of things to remember. All right. So no more wounded warrior, no more victim. No more struggles, no more barriers, no more blockages, no more obstacles. Because you've worked it out. You untied the knot. You found the key to unlock the door. What's going on? Finally, I know. And that's the funny thing too, my friend. It takes a while, because sometimes we don't get the lesson right away, and then we got to repeat the lesson and repeat the lesson and repeat the lesson. And all that does is just keep building you stronger, forging you in that fire to finally be able to come out of it and get some peace in your life. Peace and harmony. It's coming up. Yeah. So any kind of barriers and blockages that you might have had, like struggles with in the past during this time of your shadow period, we'll call it. Okay, shadow season. Okay, because I believe that everybody really goes through like a season, a shadow season. So whether you want to admit it or not, you're gonna live dirty. You're gonna be foul. You're gonna experience some of these things, and you can be all holy rolling, Bible thumping all you want, but we're not perfect, so we do dip out. And like I said, everybody has a shadow season. Some people address their shadow and say, hey, I don't like that kind of part about me. I'm going to change it. Some people say, I don't know the difference. I'm going to keep going because this is what I think it's supposed to be. Other people say, well, I kind of like it. Right? All right, let's go. I'm telling you, these cards are like being stubborn. Look at this. 5 of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be like, no. Anybody that comes your way that's foul, that's going to come to you sideways, crooked, whatever, you're going to be like, beat it. Kick rocks. Time to take a step. Because I will step to you with my sword. And that sword is representing your communication. Right? That's the way you speak. So you're driving people away here that probably caused you barriers and blockages. This is, like I said, this is your year. This is the new you. This is the new you. Because you come out of your shadow season to become now balanced in your duality. And you're going to fight to keep what? Your peace. Praise God for that. That's some strength. You're going to be like, what? None shall pass. And then you take your shit. That's crazy. That's fun, though. All right? It is. New you. Look at this. Told you, new you. Ace of Cups. Right in your face. Chariot. 9 of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. This... this is beautiful. I mean, you have the 9 of Cups here where you establish this emotional kind of satisfaction. And now when you have that Ace of Cups, it's overflowing. But this could be a new opportunity coming up here for you. So let me see what that is. Because with that 9 of Wands in reverse, any barriers and blockages, doors that were locked, you unlocked them all because you had to dip into your shadow and overcome it. You're going to have a choice. Ooh. Do you have a choice between 2 people? Do you have a choice between 2 lovers, possibly? Right? Maybe 2 people are checking you out. Or this just could be you saying now that I'm not in my darker side of, maybe depression or drinking yourself away or whatever. You rebuilt your self-worth through knocking these barriers out. So maybe this is you with your own opportunity, the way that you feel now with your emotions, to really say, now what's out there for me? What in the world is out there for me? Because he's got 2 wands. That means you've mastered your shadow side. And see that wand that's on that stoop with the rose? That's the light side. We go deep, my friends. We don't pussyfoot around, okay? And you can't with intuitive, because it's not of the definitions like you guys are used to. Why is that motherfucking truck? Excuse my French. I've been seeing the same truck roll around the block like 4 or 5 times already in like 2 hours. I'm getting kind of pissed off here. And I'm the type of person that'll walk out to that car and be like, are you lost? Do you need help? It's crazy, dude. Stupid stalkers. Yeah, yesterday morning I went out to go get me and my dog some breakfast. We get these breakfast tacos and shit. And my back gate, it's got latches and all that, dude. And it's kind of crooked, so the when it opens, it drags on the ground, so the wind really doesn't blow it open. So it was unlocked and completely wide open, like wide open. And yeah, that's not me. All right, here we go. See, this is now definitely you saying, what do I do now? Where do I go? Overthinking here with that 8 of Swords and the 2 Wands, trying to make a decision that is going to be very fulfilling for you. Overfilling. Dude, don't let me show you my solar lights, dude. Okay, in the backyard, I have pool, obviously. So I had these blue lights going into the pool, and I was cool, whatever. And I have these little lights going around the fence. They're just little, and they go weird, right? All of a sudden, they're not working. So then I looked, and I'm like, okay, fine. Some of them need batteries. And I'm like, why the frig, if it's a solar light, does it need a battery? Right? Anyways, so I take it off, and I look in the top of the solar light, because, you know, I'm in Texas, right? So I'll give the credit to the sun where it beats down on things outside, and it really, like, burns it out, right? So I could see if some of those solar lights got burnt out from the sun, but I looked at every other ones, and dude, it's like somebody sprayed something over the top. So then the lights would be out in the backyard. Can't. Seriously, dude. I've had people, whoever in my neighborhood, I'd be sitting out there with my dog, it's like 4:30 in the afternoon, I hear, whoosh, boom, it's like a loud crash. Somebody's throwing rocks, dude. I was like, you throw rocks, dude, I'll throw hollow points. Can't with that shit. This place is a joke over here, dude. All right. You got haters everywhere. Judgment, see? Calling judgment on them punk ass bitches. So yeah, you need it. You need. It's kind of like with the cherry and now the judgment card. You're gonna have this ending here. This what do I do? Where do I go? This kind of now that I've conquered this, what happens next? The chariot is that divine Uber is going to drive you to where you need to go. That's your forward success. And it's going to lead you to this emotional abundance for yourself to lead to more opportunities. But you have to consciously decide with that Two of Wands that you're not going to just get all wrapped up in your head in making your decisions. So now we're going to be talking about that the Libra side of you. And, you know, it's like, I'm a Libra sun, but when I found out I was a cusper, I was like, okay, now this is all weird, right? But it made sense how, because I'm a Virgo Libra, that part of me is all about the Virgo side with the analytics and the structure and the stability and all that goes with the Virgo. But then with the Libra, it's like, you know, I'm balanced and, you know, all the traits that go with Libra. So then when people, you know, whatever Looney Tunes on TV, they're all like, oh, well, you know, Libra's so indecisive, you know, and I'm like, bullshit, I'm really not. If I make a decision, that's what it is. But then I learned something that might be very partially true, because the only time I'm indecisive is what I've learned is if I'm in a restaurant and there's a lot of things on the menu. Okay, I like to eat, right? I do, but dude, too many choices that are all good makes it hard for a Libra. Okay? I just felt like sharing that with you because I was like, what? I'm not over, you know, I don't, I'm not waffling. Hilariousness. All right, judgment is in the house, right? So I think you call judgment on this here because you got a whole new world ahead of you. Yeah, see, you call them for peace, harmony. And plus the angels are guiding you too because of divine chariots here with the temperance and the judgment and what? Ace of Swords out here. So you've been battling for a long time with things in your life that you maybe didn't want to face, maybe didn't want to see, recognize, whatever. But like I said earlier in the live, there's definitely, everybody goes through these shadow seasons, okay? And so now you're out of that. And your decision of what do I do now, you're deciding to just put it into fate's hands. Right. You're giving it up to fate. Oh. And there's the sun card. On the floor. Right there. Sun card, baby. What a good girl. That's my good girl. Go check it out, man. Go get him. Go get him, Luke. Yep, there it is. The good old sun. Sunshine. Here comes joy. Here comes happiness. Here comes a little baby with no shirt on, riding a unicorn. Yep. Certified weirdo. All right. Here we go. We got two. Page of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. What? Dude, yo. I mean, come on. You are going to get paid. You know, it could be spiritually, it could be like physically, because, you know, in the beginning, you had this desire to numb yourself. That's your dark side, homie. Homie Ant. And you fought those demons. You fought them, the barriers and blockages to not be that victim anymore. Victim of your own self, of learning yourself and understanding that dark side of you. And now you are going to get paid for that work. So this is your blessings of abundance that are coming in because you put in the work. And that's how we get paid, my friends. You know, when we talk about spiritual things, you know, when we get a blessing spiritually, it's like, you know, some kind of enlightenment, some kind of knowledge or wisdom that just flows into us energetically. That's how some people become into their gifts. They go through these hardships and traumas and trials. I mean, you've heard of stories where people fall and hit their head and they get up and now they're freaking Beethoven, but they've never played the piano in their life ever. That would be a spiritual gift, I think. But the psychologists will say, well, that's just because the neural damages in your neurons and neutrons had jacked up your chemistry, and so now you need the COVID shot. I can't with that jargon. So that would be that. But God works in mysterious ways, my friend. So then, there's plenty of examples of angels coming down into being human form and telling, like, hey, you gotta leave town. Sodom and Gomorrah is about to be fried. Tell your wife not to look back. So then God puts people, places, and things in your life as also blessings. So you could be trying to get a car loan and all of a sudden you're just not going anywhere. And then when this happens, boom, you got a shitty credit score, but now you got a dope-ass car with a cheap-ass interest rate. That's how God works in those mysterious ways. What's going on in the comments? Yeah, I just take off. Yes, my ex, yes, there's a lot of pain and toxicity. I still, yeah, you know, tranquility, I can feel that. And, you know, sometimes we got to go through these lessons of karmics, even though we could be married to them for 17 years. It's just a season. And our time is different than God's time. So if we're thinking, okay, God, it's been like 6 years, I'm punished enough. He's like, oh no, you got one more minute. And his minute could be a year. You know what I mean? And so what I've learned recently is that the people that do you bad, do you dirty, do you wrong, you know, our ego automatically wants to say, you know, hey, you know, you want to go off on them. You want to be like, you're a bad person, you're a liar, blah, 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 all this accusation stuff, right? What I've learned was to say, thank you. Thank you for teaching me and showing me the person that I don't want in my life. Thank you for letting me go through these horrible arguments or you know, this difficult time of, you know, trauma bonding, whatever, to see that this is the life that I don't want. Because if it was for me, it would be good and it would stay. Because love's not supposed to hurt. I grew up with just knowing that love hurts. I got my ass beat with a belt. And my stepfather was like, I'm only doing this because I love you. You're tearing the skin off my ass because you love me? Makes some sense. Right? Then your mom's like, oh, I love you, but I don't see you. You're a latchkey kid. I don't give you any affection. So you don't know love other than it being hurtful and painful. Huh. So we have to break out of those because we'll carry that shit on, and that's what we call generational curses. If mom smoked, you won't smoke, but now when you're an adult, you smoke. Same thing. It's all a generational curse. just on how well you can look at it. Okay, so let's get these two cards to fill out. You have the Moon card with the Three of Wands. What do you think about that? Oh, they have to wait? Okay. Well, she says you're going to have to wait. Your blessings for this kind of opportunity with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles is coming up on the moon side. This next moon phase, and that's when you're going to be waiting. This is your waiting time. Okay? She picked the waiting. She picked the Three of Wands. What are you going to do? Yeah. I know what you want, but you gotta wait. Because I'm busy. I'm on TV, and you are too. Yeah, see, you're on TV. Right there. That's my Mookie. Death card. See, so the transformation, like I said, will definitely happen during this moon phase here coming up. And I think we're having the second. This only happens like, every other couple of years. It's like the second new moon, right, of the year, something like that. I don't know. It's supposed to be like the black moon or something like that. It's supposed to be really intense or something like that. It's definitely a calling for transformation. Because when you have a new moon, that's when new things happen, right? It's the beginning of the cycle. 30-day cycle. And that's how we roll. That's how karma rolls. Every 30 days, either you get blessed or you get your ass handed to you. True story. I'm not into moon magic. None of that stuff, man. I don't. And when I learn about things like the moon and stuff like that, people are like, oh, that's so witchy and all this other stuff. And it's like, just grow up. Grow up, grow up. Get out of your own little ego and figure out what's some kind of reality with knowledge and learning things, okay? Not everything is always going to be for the dark or the detriment of people. And if you have that kind of response or answer, well, now I know where your mindset is. Some people, some people on this planet really need to, just observe and learn instead of thinking they know it all. Hierophant. This is an organization. This is some kind of entity, corporation, business that's going to make you this offer. They're going to make you an offer you can't refuse over here. You know what I'm saying? Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. New moon phase. With the new moon, death card, the transformation happens with this moon cycle, and bam, it's coming from this organization. Take it how it fits, because I can't give you the details that much, because we'd be here for like another 3 hours. High Priestess. You have so many majors out here. This is unbelievable. And I'm not even like halfway through the deck yet. More of that duality with the black and the white poles. Okay. With the High Priestess and the Hierophant, it's telling me that this business, organization, this corporation has to do with something with people's ability and their intuition. Trusting their gut. Knowing how to do things with never really learning how to do them. So maybe they're wondering, like, how did you pull your head out of your ass and come out scot clean? How did you Oh my God. How did you transform that energy? This this place, they want to know how you transmute your energy. And they're willing to pay and invest in you. You have the Seven of Pentacles out there with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. They clearly want to invest in you because the way that you are able to transmute this energy from this I want to numb myself out desire to breaking every barrier and blockages that was in your way, people, places, and things, for your own happiness. But what they don't know, because the High Priestess is like, you don't know without knowing, you have the Chariot and the Temperance. And now the Hierophant, this is all God. So they don't know that you have help from the Almighty transforming some of your energy, showing you how to do it. Remember the mysteries of God? He puts places and things in your life to help you with the opportunities or learning the lesson. Because we're always told, we're always shown in some way what is the right thing. That's just a visual. But the internal is never wrong. So your gut feeling, your intuition is never wrong, because that is the divine's voice. But through your higher self. That's injustice. Okay. We'll just take the bottom. Sit on your throne, please. It's time for you to sit on your throne. You worked for this. You deserve this. Because you know what it takes to put in the work and have it pay off where you could see it. King of Pentacles. Holy smokes, this is bananas. 2024 has been a journey and a half for you. The learning and understanding of just not only your other side of you, but the things that go on with that. Like, maybe some of y'all were like angry, but then bang, frying pan, in the back of the head. And now you're understanding how to look at that anger in a different way. If you stubbed your toe and then you're so mad because your toe hurts and you smash your table because that's what you stubbed your toe on, well, now you're out of table and a sore toe. So transmuting that energy would be to be like recognizing in the present moment when you stubbed your toe, it wasn't the table's fault that jumped out and stubbed your toe. It was you that wasn't paying attention and walked into that biatch. So that in the present moment doesn't allow those emotions to come out. It's your ego to put yourself in check. That would be the dark side. To now recognize, I'm a dumbass. I wasn't looking where I was going. And somehow in that moment, the pain goes away. You didn't break a table. Everything's good. That is absolutely wild. And I mean, I can relate to that. For sure. All right. Get on with your bad self. You're going to be recognized. You're going to be recognized in some kind of way here through this organization because of how you transmute your energy. And they're going to place you kind of like on a pedestal on this throne of you. Dude, it keeps getting better. 10 of Cups. You're going to be real happy this year. Oh, yeah. So this is the very first tarot card reading of the year from me to you. Merry Christmas. Look at this. You're going to be building your life. You're going to be building it in such a way that it's going to be so beautiful that you're going to just sit back and be like, I'm so happy now. All right, my friends, let's pull the last card of your story, and then we'll get to your outcome. Emperor. You are in a very delicious opportunity alignment for starting your own business, building something off of how you are able to transmute your energy. Why was I hearing that before? I don't know. It's sitting with me though. Emperor. 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Congratulations, my friends. This is definitely A1 top grade reading for you. Look at that. That's your first card of your outcome. Look at this. Hot pants. You're all fired up? Fire it up. Ace of Wands. I mean, Knight of Wands. What am I saying? Ace of Wands. See, trickery. Bottom of the deck, the Devil card. Don't fall for that gung-ho attitude. Keep your speed. Keep your speed. Keep yourself being grounded. Okay? Don't let this newfound opportunity that's going to come your way, because it's going to be big. And some people, when they get big blessings, they get big heads. Right. Don't be that dumpster fire, okay? Let's go. Last card. Yeah, stand in your truth. Be bold. Be that authority figure for other people. Be that leader. The leader of what? How I grabbed my shadow by the neck and said, let's go. Happy New Year, you too. Pulled that son of a bitch by the neck and said, you ain't gonna ruin my life, because that's not my life. It's not my way. So I'm gonna get a grip on you, and then I'm gonna use that energy, and I'm gonna plow through any barriers, blockages, and obstacles that are in my way, including people. Friends, family, coworkers, it doesn't matter. If they're turds, you're gonna be like walking around them so you don't step in it. And because of that mentality, that energy that you were doing, that's what you're gonna be recognized for. That's what this company, this place, whoever wants to invest in you and pour into how you were able to do this. Maybe this is even starting that YouTube channel. Seriously. But I'd be very careful with that, and I would read all the fine print, because YouTube's not even following their rules, they're following the EU rules. So now we're going up European Union rules, which means I don't have First Amendment rights. Let's go. Well, my friends, that has been your very, very brand new you 2025 reading. I hope you enjoyed that. Newbies, I know you're probably dumbfounded, but I'm like nobody else. And I give it to you raw, just the way it is, okay? Truth be told, that is what you're going to get, because this is your energy. It's not mine, okay? So, subscribe if you have not. Become a member if you choose to. But don't forget to tell all your friends about my channel. Bring them on over. The more the merrier, okay? Enjoy your new year, my friend. Be blessed, be brave, be bold, and be well. Peace and prayer every day. I'll see you on the next one.